In this video, I'll be doing a basic search demonstration. Before I start the search demonstration, I'd just like to point out a few things on the user interface / home page of the search platform. First thing I'd like to point out is that you have an option to sign into your account with EBSCOhost. By signing into your account, you have the options to save your work, save your searches. Another thing I'd like to point out is that they have a help section that you can use to find out information at any point during your search. For example, if you want to know what the wildcard truncation symbols are, you can just go down under the searching menu and click on the wildcard truncation symbol link, and you can find the symbols here. Okay, the next thing I'd like to point out is that if you know before you start your search how you want to limit it, you can go ahead and click on whatever limits you need to make. For example, if you want only peer-reviewed articles, you can click on this here. If you want only full text, you can click here. If you know you want something that's published within the last 5 years, you can set that here. Okay, so the search topic that I have chosen for this search is early literacy skills, and I'm going to type it into the basic search box here. So note that my search topic is comprised of 3 keywords: early, literacy, and skills, or you can refer to those as terms. When typing in more than one keyword on the same line, this database will return results that include all 3 keywords from any field that is being searched. For example, if it's searching the abstract, if it's searching the title, those would be the example of fields. Now, down here under search modes and expanders, or search modes here, it automatically is searching these fields for these terms as if they were together, as if they were a phrase. If this wasn't chosen, for example, if this was chosen, then they would be searching for each individual search term or keyword. Another way to do a Boolean phrase is to put quotations at the begin and ending of the search term, so at the beginning of early and at the ending of skills. Technically, you don't have to do that because it's already searching it as one whole phrase. I just wanted to show you an example. Okay, so now we're going to search. So you click on the search button, and here are your results. The first thing to do, or what I recommend doing, is just sort of skimming through your results to see what you've gotten, to see if anything you can read what the subjects are. You can note whether or not it's going to be something that the database has automatically by looking and see if there's a PDF full text, or if it's something that you're going to have to go out and search for in other databases. The other thing to look at is the number of results, and then you look at that, and that will help you kind of determine whether or not you're going to need to limit it more if there's too many results and it's not very manageable. And to do that is over on the side you have your limit options. Before we do the limit options, the other thing to point out is that you can choose to change how the results are sorted or returned to you by choosing this little menu here. Okay, so as mentioned before, if you want to find the text, if you want to go out and see if you can find it at a different location, you can click on this little Find It button. And I'm actually already signed in, but if you weren't, you just enter your information. Okay, so here you can find that document through this collection here. And here it is. And you can either read it here or you can choose to download it. Now, here is an example of one that it's not available. And it's actually going to tell you that there's no full text available. So your other options are to go through Interlibrary Loan, you can search Google Scholar, you can check the availability on the ERIC database. Okay, so let's say you don't want to deal with having to look at another place for the article. You can go ahead and click on Full Text, and that's going to return articles that are available within this database. And you have two options to accessing that article. The article, you can choose to immediately go to the PDF full text. And when you're there, you can choose to download it, or you can print it. Now, if you didn't want to automatically go to the PDF full text and you'd just like to read the abstract, you can click on the title and you're taken to a different page where you can read the abstract. You can see the subjects that it's searching, and here you go. Here's where it shows you that the abstracts found the early literacy skills as a phrase together. And over here you have tools where you can email it, you can save it, you can cite it. Is always a good thing to know about. So, you know, kind of gives you the different formattings. Note that these formats might not be perfect. Even tells you right here. Okay, so another thing is, if you are, say for example, you work for a library and you would like to look just in publications that are aimed at libraries, you can go ahead and choose those publications. You hit update, and notice that your results have been reduced now to 11. And let's say you'd like to start a literacy fair, so here is an article on creating literacy fairs. Okay, that concludes the basic search.